The filling is all been cooked in there from raw, traditionally, like they make it in FORFAR. That is absolutely stunning. I hope you don't mind. I'd like to say thank you to my new Patreons, Doug and Sonny Olson, Debbie Evans, Jean Buckley. Thank you very much for your help. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today we're back in Scotland and we are making something I've eaten many times. We are making FORFAR Bridies. Basically, it's a mince and onion pasty. Scottish. It's very much a favoured dish up in Scotland and I love it. Okay, so we're going to crack on and we're going to make some pastry. Now, you've seen me make pastry so many times, but we're going to make it quickly. We'll just carry on and make it. And I'll put a link in the description for a full explanation of the ingredients that are going in. That'll make it easier for everybody to understand. And we'll just carry on and make it. So it's a nice straightforward recipe. I've got my flour and my fats in there. We're just going to bring it together. So it's nice and easy. Now, like I said, there is a full explanation of the ingredients I use to make my pastry. And most of the people have already seen me making pastry many times on here. Now, going back to the FORFAR Bridies. You know, this came around in the 19th century. They don't know why, how or where, and it's been speculated it's been speculated and debated about many times. They don't really know where it comes from, apart from it appeared in about in the 19th century. Now, there was a lady called Margaret Bridie who used to sell in the Buttermarket, and they think it came from her, but there are other suggestions. It was a wedding food, resembles parts of the wedding gowns. There's all sorts of carry on, you know. Basically, they don't know where it came from or how. There's one thing that we all do know. It's a fantastic pasty to eat when you go to Scotland. You know, the FORFAR Bridies is unbelievable. Now, there are many variations of recipes as per everything. When something has been created and people tweak it and change it, not a problem with that. We're going to keep to roughly a traditional way by using minced beef and suet, grated onion, salt and pepper, a little bit of mustard powder. Now, other recipes call for a splash of Worcester sauce, which would have been more English. What I might do with my version, I'll crumble in a little bit of a stock cube, a beef stock cube by a famous stock cube brand in the UK. It's been around for an awful long time. So that's our pastry mix, look, not even 5 minutes. Amazing. We got the usual egg water in there, in with a little bit of apple cider. We're going to give it a beating up. In our dry mix, give it a mix up. Nice and straightforward this. In with your hands, bring it all together. So that's our pastry made. There we go. Swap over. Right, we got a little bit of minced beef in here, look. And this is grated onion. And what I've done, I've grated it and I've actually give it a squeeze to get some of the moisture out. Just an extra step, you don't have to. but I just feel that there would be too much moisture inside our pie. So I want a little bit of salt, salt to taste. I want black pepper, as much or as little as you like in your dish. Now we need to be going in there with some mustard powder, about a teaspoon. I'm just going to crumble in a little bit of our stock cube. Now you don't have to do this. This is a beef bouillon stock cube. Oh, we don't want all that in there. Here we do. So I've got not even, probably just over a quarter actually. And then we just need to bring all this together, and it ain't going to work with a spoon, is it? Silly boy. Now there's all sorts of recipes to put this together using gravy and things, you know, but originally this would have been a dry mix. It would have been just like this and put in the pie. Everybody using an oven at home, 200-degree oven, 400-degree depth, preheat. For me, I'm using the high sapientia air fryer. I would probably preheat it for about 170 degrees. That will do. And we're going to cook it for around about the same time, which will be 35-40 minutes. Okay, that's right, that's combined in there. And now we're going to add our suet. Traditionally there's suet in here, so we're going to get that in and we're going to give it a mix up. If you can't get suet or you don't want to use suet, you can use butter. In fact, you can use shortening. You can use vegetable shortening. So let's give that a mix in now. Put all that in there. Let's just divide this into some decent balls to start off with, which will determine how many pasties we're going to make. Okay, for our pastry then, we've got 5 lots of mix, and that is good mix there. What we're going to do is split this pastry into 5. Now, you could weigh it if you wanted. I don't think I'm going to bother. I think we're just going to eyeball it. So we want 5 lots of pastry. Just give it a breaking up. So there you go, the art of baking. I'm making 4. We want to get our oven on, and we are going to preheat to about 170. Let it do its thing. Right, let's make up these FORFAR Bridies. So all we're going to do is a little bit of water around there. And then all we got to do is make it air roll. Now you can either stab it or you can put something in, or you can do what they do. They do that. And that breaks it in there. And then we're going on there with a little bit of egg wash. And that is going in the oven. Straight in there. On, and we want to go for 35 minutes. 35 minutes, 170, it's an air fryer oven. Obviously using an oven at home, you're going to do 200, 190, 200, somewhere around about there. About 400 F, 380, something like that for about the same time. Right, let's get these other two prepped. Okay, there we go, end hot. Let's get the first ones out. Oh, they look tremendous. In with the next one. Straight in, straight on. That smell in here is just, oh, it's everywhere. It really is superb. I'll let those cool down, get these others out, and we'll give them a taste test. There we are, that's our FORFAR Bridies done. They look absolutely sensational. I've cut that one in half. Oh, the smell is incredible. We just have to give this a taste test. Oh, here we go. Come on, look at that. Meat filling in there. Oh, the juice running out of it. That is absolutely flipping amazing. So tasty, so natural, the beef, the onion. That is so good. Obviously the pastry, we know the pastry. The filling, it's all been cooked in there from raw. Traditionally, like they make it in FORFAR, that is absolutely stunning. If you like what we're doing, don't forget, smash that like and subscribe, share with your friends, all that kind of stuff. We'll catch you in the next video.